layer, the type, the select button here, everything here at this top, they are called your menu bar. Okay. Then this area here, the second column is called your property bar. It's called your property bar. Then this one is called your title bar. You can see first design. This was the title we gave our work when we set up the dimension. So you can see first design. It's called your title bar, the title of your design. Then over here is called your toolbar. These are the tools that you'll be using to design on Photoshop. So these are what we are going to explain now, okay, in this module. We may not explain everything, but we'll pick some of them and we'll explain. Don't be afraid. All the tools here on Photoshop, you may not necessarily use them, okay? So there are some basic tools that you'll be using in Photoshop that I will explain. So these are our toolbar. Then the toolbar, when you right click on each tools have some other tools embedded in it. You can see when I right click on this tool here, you can see other tools that is embedded in this tool, right? So when you right click on each tools, there are some tools embedded in each tools. So you can see we have so many tools on Photoshop, but you should not be afraid because you are not making use of all the tools. All right, there are some basic tools. When you know them, you are on your way to making great designs. And each tools, when you click on each tools, you can see that the property bar changes. So when I click here, you can see, watch here. When I click here, the property of each tool changes. Shey you can see it. The property of each tool changes. So each tool has its property here. So when you click on a tool, you can make changes on the property to affect the tools you clicked on. Okay, so now I'm going to import an image on Photoshop and we'll use it to start explaining the tools, the various tools we have on Photoshop. Now, this is a way to export image, to import image on Photoshop. I'll click on this area and I'll go to my download section. I'll go and pick an image. This is the image I want to import to Photoshop. So I'll drag it into Photoshop. Okay. I want to bring another image that has a background because what I want to do will be working with background, how to remove background. Okay, so I'll bring an image that has a background so that we can work on it. So you just go to your work area, just go to, your file where you have pictures, where you saved pictures. Then you drag the picture to Photoshop. Okay, so I'll drag this picture to Photoshop. All right. So let me close up this one. Okay, now I have this on Photoshop. You see the way I brought in this picture? So you can see it didn't cover the whole work area. You can see some spaces. So I'll click on Control T. Control T will select this image you brought and you can use it to fill the work area. Okay, so to fill the work area, the whole work area, I'll hold down Alt. And drag at the edge. So holding an Alt, it increases on both sides equally. Okay, so when you hold an Alt and drag, it increases on both sides equally. And I'll check it off. You can see the area is being covered, the whole area is being covered. Now, for me to move this thing around, I'll click on my move tool. When I click on my move tool, you can see I can move the picture around on Photoshop. Hope you can see this. So that's the function of the move tool. Your move tool, you can use it to move your elements on your work canvas. Before I go on, this area you see now, this is your dimension. Dat dimension you set, dat 8.5 by 11 inches, dis is it. You can see it. 8.5 is smaller than the 11 inches. So dis is the work canvas. Dis is where you do your design jobs. Okay? So I brought in dis photo into Photoshop. Now we are going to work with it. We need to explain most of dis tools here. Alright, so let's get started. I've already talked about the move tool, which is you can use to move your work around. Okay, you can see it. Then also we have the rectangular marquee tool. Rectangular marquee tool is used to make a selection. We have rectangular marquee tool and the elliptical marquee tool. So like I said, each tool has embedded tools in it when you right click on them. So when I right click on this tool, I can see this rectangular marquee tool. So when I click on it, I can use it to make a selection. Watch now, I made a selection. You can see I made a selection. So now this thing I did, I've selected this area from this top to this bottom. So when I click on my layer marks, it will cut out this other area that are not included in this selection I made. So for me to continue on this area here, you come over here, and click on add layer marks. You can see it has cut out that area that was not selected. Do you understand? I hope you understand what I'm doing. Same also, I can go over here and click on my elliptical marquee tool. With the name rectangular marquee tool, you can see that it forms a rectangle for you. Okay? So elliptical marquee tool is form of a circle. Make a selection using a circle shape. You can see this. So I've created this. Now, when I come here again and click on this, sorry, this won't work because I have to go back. So let me go back. Okay? I'll come here and make a selection. You can see I've selected this area. So every other area now, when I click on my layer marks, the other areas will go off. You can see. So this is the function of the elliptical marquee tool. I hope this is understood. Control Z to go back. Now, this tool here is called your polygonal lasso tool. It is used to cut out an image from the background. So I can use it to remove the background from this image. Now follow me as I go on with this. When I click on the tool, I'll click on the lasso tool. Just watch. I'll start clicking. Okay, it's on the lasso tool. I will drag. When I click on an area, I will drag. Sorry, let me go back. You can see I will be dragging it with my mouse. I will not lift up my mouse. I'll be dragging it. Okay, that's for the lasso tool. Just make a rough selection here. Just watch as I do it. Gently make this selection. Then when you come to the area you started first, you can see